What's going on, everybody? Deal or No Deal here, and today I'm bringing you some Uncharted 3 multiplayer. I thought I'd record this because I know once Modern Warfare 3 hits, this is the last thing you're going to want to see. But I really wanted to share this with you because I just got this game and it is amazing. So let me kind of explain what I'm using. I have the M9 assault rifle, which is really good. I unlocked it, I think it's at level 16 you unlock it. And the AK, which is the one you start off with, is really tough to use due to like recoil, but the M9 has like no kick, so it makes gunfights a lot easier, and my game has improved greatly. So I have a scope on there, so when I zoom in a little bit farther. It doesn't really show too well. You probably couldn't tell the difference, but if you do compare like through gameplay, you actually do realize it can be helpful. So then my boosters, which are my perks. I'm using Regeneration, which helps me heal faster. And then I'm also using Treasure Hunter, which just makes the chance of treasure to appear greater. And treasure is really important to collect because, well, first off, it gives you money. And that's used for buying guns, or particular like attachments, kickbacks, which are kill streaks and whatnot. So basically anything that you unlock, you pretty much have to buy. So treasure helps you out there. But what's also important is you collect sets of treasures. And if you collect the full set, you unlock a weapon, like character weapons from the story. And those are really useful because those particular guns will have 2 or sometimes even 3 attachments, whereas you can only attach 1 to your gun. So it can really improve your game. So you really do want to collect treasure. So when it shows up on my map, I go for it. I don't care who's around. That's my first priority. Because I'm not a huge fan of the KD. I don't really follow it, especially in a game like this where I'm not as passionate as like Call of Duty. So I don't mind like not shooting anyone. I'm probably dying in the process of collecting a treasure. I'd rather just get it before I lose it. So anyways, just this game in general I really want to talk about because I think this is my game of the year. And I know it's a little rash to say it now because there's still a bunch of games coming out, but this is perfect. I had so much fun with this game, and I'm still having a bunch of fun. Yeah. All right. The single player, which is mainly why I got Uncharted, was amazing. Now I can't give any spoilers away just because that'd be a wrong thing to do. But if anyone's played Uncharted before and has not played the third one, you're like hurting yourself by not doing it. You need to get it. You need to play it because it's amazing. And Uncharted, I think, has the best campaign. You know, those games are amazing. They do so much, really, really good quality, and I don't think it's as praised as much as it should be. A lot of the community, at least in America, has 360s, so this game is kind of under the radar, and I think it's one of the best games out there. I honestly believe that Uncharted is the best series of this generation and has the best campaign. So, I mean, I love it. I honestly do. And the multiplayer is really fun. Uncharted 2 had multiplayer, but it really wasn't refined. But with this, I mean, they've had a bunch of time. I keep saying bunch. They've had a lot of time to really refine it because we had the public beta, which was out for like 2 or 3 weeks. And then there was the Subway special where the multiplayer was out for a month before the game released. Not to mention all the testing they do of their own. So there was a lot of time to really refine it, and it's really come through. And I love it. It's a really fun experience, and it's something that I've actually really dived into. I didn't expect myself to play it as much as I am now, but it's really, really fun. Obviously, it's not something you'd buy just for the multiplayer, and it's not something that's going to compete with like Call of Duty and Battlefield, but something that's really fun, really different, because you really don't play any shooters like this. It's a nice change of pace, and that's something that I've always wanted, just diversity. And it's just overall such a good game, and it was a great game to kind of like put a closure to the series. I don't think it's the last Uncharted game we'll see, but it kind of ended that. I think it ended the trilogy, if it's a trilogy even. It could have, but either way, it was really nice. It added some closure, and just overall wrapped up a story really nice. And I want to talk more about the gameplay now because this is actually my best game ever. Now, you might have seen my previous Uncharted videos. I think I've only done like 1 or 2. And I'm not good at it, or rather I wasn't too good at it. I have been playing it a lot and I have improved. I've kind of learned the ways of multiplayer, how it works, you know, what to do, what not to do, and stuff like that. And I'm really getting better at it. And though this game is rare because it's not my average score at all, it is amazing, and I really wanted to share it with you guys. The final score of this game ends up being 22 kills and 5 deaths, which for this game is amazing, because that's not the kind of scores you see often. Like that might be like a Call of Duty game, but definitely not an Uncharted game. The average scores you might see are like 9 and 5, 12 and 7, something of that nature. Because you know, it's not Call of Duty where you can be like a superhero and just go around killing everything and, you know, getting your kill streaks and whatnot. This game, it really requires teamwork, and there's no outrageous scores. And I compare it to Gears of War a lot because both games are third-person shooters, both games have a cover system, and both games really require teamwork because, you, as I said, you can't go running around like a superhero. I mean, obviously, aesthetically, they're completely different, and in terms of like Uncharted being able to like climb up things and run around and jump, they are completely different in that aspect, but they are similar in the way that you have to play it. You have to be careful, you have to be like conservative, and you have to use teamwork to your advantage. So, in that aspect, they are the same. And with Gears, you're not going to get scores like these often. Is it possible? Maybe. I don't even know. But bottom line is you don't see something like this too often. So, for me to pull this off is truly amazing for me, and I'm really pumped about it. And I just had that feeling where it's like you're so excited, you just want to, I really wanted to just make a video of this. And plus, I really haven't had an opportunity to really talk about Uncharted 3 with all the Call of Duty stuff going on right now. Because this year has just been crazy with gaming, and it's tough because like I want to dedicate more time to this, but for right now I really can't because there's so much more coming out. So that about wraps this commentary up. The score is going to be coming to a close soon. I do end up going on a little tear, a little bit more, getting a few more kills, but bottom line, Uncharted 3 definitely my favorite game of this year. And there have been a lot of good games. I do plan on getting a Skyrim as well, but I'm going to wait until later because I have Call of Duty, but I mean that's not really a game of the year sort of thing. Then there's Assassin's Creed coming out a week from Call of Duty, which I do plan on picking up. And those games are fun, but it's not like they're revolutionary or anything like that. And then probably sometime in December, around Christmas time, I will pick up Skyrim. I do have it reserved, and it will stay reserved as long as I can, really. So I can go and pick it up whenever I want. So I plan on doing that kind of like December when things kind of die down. I'm not playing quite so much. But bottom line, if you have a PS3, you should get Uncharted. And if you don't have a PS3, you should consider getting one for Uncharted. So anyways, that's it for the commentary. Hope you guys enjoyed. Final score, as I said, was 22 and 5. Please rate, comment, and maybe consider subscribing. And I just want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. Have a good one, guys.